Sometimes enlightenment, it can be a real bitch. Good to meet you.
Yeah, likewise, homie.
We hear you're a competent repo guy, yes?
This is kind of like a little hobby of mine, requisitioning the underappreciated possessions of my contemporaries for some wealthy communists in China who will value them much more.
What?
Robbing my so-called friends, Slick.
Why?
Why? Because they have things nobody else has, because they can afford it, because frankly I'm rich enough to do whatever the fuck I want, and you're poor enough not to ask me any goddamn stupid questions. Now I mean that as a friend. Namaste.
That's a nice fucking speech about the value of friendship.
Oh, of course, you must be the creepy one.
That's coming from you, please. What's going on?
You're gonna dress up as traffic cops, and you're gonna rob two trust fund kids that I know and dislike intensely.
Why?
We can get a good price for the vehicles in Asia. Look, complete the work, you'll all be well paid.
You're late, sugar tits.
Yep. So what's going on? You finally get to realize your childhood dream and dress up as a cop.
Mr. Weston's research team suggests the two boys like to ride on the Sonora Freeway.
Sounds manageable.
Hey, you two get going.
Ooh, let's go, T.
Oh, I don't know if this shit is for me, homie. My life's already way the fuck out of control.
All right, look. I'm a Darwinist, brother, all right? Some prosper and some struggle. Now, are you out of your goddamn mind? This is your lucky break. Choose. Now, are you going to do this, or have you simply found your level in life?
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, I guess we will, homie.
Guess we win, homie. Man, I give a fuck about Darwinism, bro. Fuck Darwinism. Fuck Darwinism. Yo, let me ask y'all a question. For those of y'all that have GTA 5, doesn't matter which console, when you play GTA 5 and you play in first person, do you ever drive like you playing, do you ever drive like it's real life? I do that shit all the time. It's fun for me. I don't know about y'all. When I play online, I play on the PS3. But one day I was playing online, in the public, and I was just driving around having a little joyride. I wasn't stopping at no stoplights, but I was, having a little joyride. This one dude just texted my phone because he was following me for some reason. I don't know why, but he was following me. It looked like he was about to shoot my ass. I sped up. He just text my phone, so you playing like real life? I say always. I text him back, said always. Anyway, what's going on, America? It's boy thejayhonovi, and welcome to my, well, I wouldn't say welcome, but this is my GTA 5 wish list. Now, some of these might seem stupid to y'all, but this is something that I just want to see in the near future for GTA. Number one, I want more places to go into. You know what I'm saying? Like in GTA 4, you can go into the hospital. There's two hospitals you can go into. There's one in Albany and there's one in Broker. You can go into those hospitals. You can kill the patients. You can fuck with the people in the waiting room. You just do anything, basically. Got gun stores you can go into. You got what else? You can just go into people's houses. You know what I'm saying? Straight up go into people's houses. It doesn't matter. You can just go into people's houses. You know what I'm saying? Just go into the ghetto, basically. In the projects. Just bust up in that motherfucker, but they be bloody apartments though. But still, it's shit you can do in GTA 4. It's not a lot of shit in GTA 4, but it's just enough, to have a lot of fun, just enough to make some good ass videos, In GTA 5, there's not a lot of places you can go. Aside from the strip club and that one police station where the vehicle impound is. And those damn convenience stores by the gas station and those 3 on the side of the road. That's more than 3 on the side of the road. But most of them are at the gas station that I've seen. No, it's actually more of them on the side of the road than at the gas station, but hey. I don't want to just go in a gas station. Go into the convenience store and just get snacks, man. I want to buy some liquor. I want to buy some water. I want to buy some juice, soda, shit like that. You know? I want to buy some donuts, pause. I want to buy, all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying? At the convenience store, I just want to buy a lot of shit, not just snacks. I want to be able to buy roll-ups, cigarillos. I want to buy cigars, Black and Miles, shit like that. All the things that you can get at the convenience store nowadays, you should be able to get those in GTA 5. They did say they was making GTA 5 realistic, right? So why not? And they really wanted to make it realistic. Number two, we should be able to break into houses. We can already break into cars and break the fucking window, and they made that look real. Even though I don't really like it. And on GTA 4, when you break the window, you break the whole window, and the window's just clear, nowhere to be found. GTA 5, you just break the glass, and there's a big ass hole in the glass. Just a big ass hole in the window. And you gotta just shoot the rest of the window off so you won't have to, worry about it and get annoyed. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you playing first person. Oh man, I hate that shit. When I shoot a hole in the window just to get in the car and just... I don't like that shit, man. And the stealth thing, I read online on IGN that if you want to steal a car, silently without getting a wanted level, because that's one of the ways you can get a wanted level, which is kind of ass, especially when the cops is not in that area, and somebody just get a wanted level for no fucking reason. Just get in the car. Sometimes the alarm goes off, but you can just take the stealth approach. Go in stealth mode and just walk around to the car. And then, when you're 2 feet away from the door, press the Y button or the triangle button on PlayStation. And Franklin just goes to the door and just use whatever he uses to open the door. It doesn't even break the glass or nothing. I tried that same thing with Mike and Trevor, and they still break the fucking glass. So I hope they fix that. But aside from that, we should just be able to break in houses, In GTA 4, we can just bust up in people's houses. You ain't gotta break nothing. But some of those houses ain't even open. Some of them are. But we should be able to break in houses. You know what I'm saying? Break in houses and take people's shit. Not just in heists. You know what I'm saying? Should be able to go into a jewelry store and stick that motherfucker up. You should be able to break into a lot of shit other than cars. You should be able to rob a lot of shit other than... You should be able to rob a lot of places other than convenience stores. Because them motherfuckers got guns too. And sometimes, when you play online and you rob one of those store owners, that motherfucker pulls out a big ass MG out of nowhere. I'm like, where the fuck you get that from, yo? They usually pull out a pistol or a shotgun, but an MG? Bruh. Yeah, you get a light machine gun from. Anyway, number 3, a stun gun online. When I unlocked the stun gun on single player mode, then I started playing online, I was so excited to get that stun gun. Come to find out, the shit ain't even online. Come on, man. I want the stun gun online. That's one weapon that we can have fun with. And instead of giving us the stun gun, they gave us the flare gun, which is ass, kinda. Only thing you can do is just shoot it at people and blow they... Well, not blow them up, but they get set on fire. There's the fun in that. I like shooting motherfuckers with a stun gun and watching them have a seizure on the ground looking like Lil Wayne and shit. That's what I like to see, because it gets a good laugh out of me. But shooting a flare gun at somebody, that shit is ass. Shooting a flare gun at somebody and watching them burn to the crypts, as xXJayMoney would say, that shit ain't funny. That shit is boring. Then half the time when I get into a shootout and I use the flare gun, sometimes I try to shoot the motherfucker, he dodges it. I want to use the damn stun gun and shoot the motherfucker. When I auto aim, he can't dodge that shit. But the flare gun, he can dodge it because he's walking around. Stun gun, he can't dodge this shit at all. So they need to put that stun gun online, yo. Unless they already did that. Did they put the stun gun on? Because I haven't played online on Next Gen yet. So if they did, let me know in the comment section. If they didn't, then they need to add that shit. Number 4, More female cops. They finally decided to put female cops in the game, you know, because you've seen it on the thumbnails, the posters, and shit like that, and the loading screens. But it's only 2 female cops. I thought it was going to be a lot more female cops, but there's only 2 of them. There's one in that police station where the vehicle impound is. You know, that one police station that you can go into. She just roams around in the basement where the cells are. And then it's that other female cop that stands outside the hospital in Blaine County. It's right around the corner from Trevor's trailer. Those are only 2 female cops in the game. They need to add at least 5 of them. You know what I'm saying? Because you keep seeing the same cops over and over again. There's only 2 black cops in the game. It's like 2 white cops. And they all look the same. They all fucking twins and triplets and quadruplets and shit like that. Quintuplets. They all look the same. They all... I'm always getting chased by like 16 cop cars. When they all get out, they're all fucking twins. Like, come on now. We need more female cops and we need better looking cops. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna get back to the cops at the end. You'll see why. Number 5, the girlfriend system. I say girlfriend system. Girlfriend and friend abilities, I mean. In GTA 4, you got Alex Chilton. That's her name. I forgot her name. But I just remembered it. So, you got Alex Chilton, who gives you 25% off of every clothing store in the game. You got Carmen Ortiz, who replenishes her health because she's a nurse. Ooh, I almost threw up in my mouth. When she replenishes your health, doesn't matter how low or how high it is, she'll replenish your health. After getting into a big ass shootout or some shit like that, she'll just replenish your health. Then you got Kiki Jenkins, who is a lawyer. She'll speak to the DA and the chief of police, and she'll get the cops off your ass. There's no point in getting Frankie to do that. I just killed his ass on purpose. Fuck Frankie. But apparently Derek died too. How did he die? I don't know how he died, man. Oh, my controller turned off. I feel my hair matting up again. Gotta comb this shit out again. Yo, did anybody else's Google Chrome do this same shit and just quits on you for no reason at certain times? I hate when this shit does that, man. Let's see. I want to know how Derek died. I don't know if he died at the end or what. It might have been off drugs. Who knows? Look there. Maybe they didn't tell how he died. I don't know. Okay, so he was in Lost in the Day in the Battle of the Gate Tony. So maybe he died on one of those. Oh, you know what? It is during that Blood Brothers missions. That Blood Brothers mission. You can spare him or you can kill him. Either way, he's still gonna be dead. He died of drug habits and natural causes. Okay. I know when I play that shit again, I'm gonna kill Frankie, man. Fuck Frank. I never liked Frank Aguirre to begin with. Fuck him. Anyway, yeah. What was I talking about again? Let's stop playing. But yeah, so that's the girlfriend abilities, and then the friend abilities. You got Roman, you got Bruce, you got Packy, you got Little Jacob, and then you got the Wayne. Roman, you get a free cab ride, you know, and the cab driver, he's fucking annoying. Dude, always talking shit. Oh man. And it doesn't matter what station you put it on, he always says, "You have bad taste in music." Yeah, fuck you. As soon as I get out the cab, or cavalcade rather, or Esperanto, it doesn't matter what he's driving, I kick the motherfucker, he gets out getting ready to fight, I just put my gun out and shoot the shit out of his ass. And he a snitch too. As soon as you kick the car and then you try to steal the car, you're like, "You stealing the car? I'm telling Roman," some shit like that. And he talks about all the pussy he been getting in Liberty City. He ain't been getting no ass. He ain't getting no ass. Lying up. I hate motherfuckers that brag like that, or how much ass they get when they really don't get no ass. That's kind of funny. That's how people was when I was in school. Always bragging about how much ass they got when they didn't get none. They just act like they got some just so they can be cool, so they can fit into the group, you know. You do that, you ain't shit. Unless you actually get some ass, then you can brag. Anyway, yeah, you get a free cab ride from Roman. Bruce, you get a free helicopter ride. You know, anywhere in the city, anywhere in the state. Go to Jacob, you get all the same guns that you get from the underground gun store for half off, you know, half price. Who else? Packy, you can get a bomb. You can call him for a bomb. He'll put it in the alley. You can get the bomb. You can place it on any car. Me, for fun, I like to put it under a cop car. I like to drive behind a cop car and wait for him to stop at a stoplight, a red light. And I take the bomb and I put it under the cop car, and then I get back in my car and just drive off. When the cop car passes me, I call the number to detonate, and the shit blows up and I get no stars whatsoever. That shit is fun as hell. And then the most fun of all is for Dwayne. When you get his like and respect all the way up, you get, well, not all the way up to at least 75%. He'll send you two goons and you can just have some fun with them, wreak all kinds of havoc, you know, wreak shitloads of havoc, you know, shoot shit up, have a shootout with the cops, go in the hospital, shoot motherfuckers in there. You know, you can do all kinds of shit. It's just that damn fun, man. I wish they bring that shit back. Like for Lamar, for Franklin, if you call Lamar, if you get his like and respect all the way up, you can get I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna come back to that. I'm gonna do another video. If GTA 5 had the girlfriend and friend ability system. You know. I know the booty calls that you can do on GTA 5. That should replenish your health. I don't know if it actually does. I've done plenty of booty calls on there, but I don't know if it actually replenishes your health. I never actually paid attention to that. You know, my health was always damn near low. You know, like 50%. I don't know if that actually replenishes your health after getting some ass, though. I'm gonna try that shit, but if it actually does, then yeah, cool. Yeah, Rockstar needs to bring back those friend abilities, yo. That shit was cool. I think they took that off, you know, because of the 3 characters and shit like that. And then they got their own individual abilities, you know, kind of like superpowers and shit like that. You know, Mike got bullet time, Trevor got rage, and then Frank got the driving ability and shit like that. But you should also have some upgrades from your friends and shit like that too. I mean, it'd be cool. The only thing you can do is hang out. You don't get shit for it. Number 6. I don't know why they even took these out. These were the best parts of GTA. You know, San Andreas, GTA 4, you know, and all the other GTAs that came out. We like those vigilante missions. We love those fire truck missions. And fire truck missions, you beat the fire truck missions, you can get your, well, not get, but you'll get like immunity to fire, like GTA San Andreas. Vigilante, you'll upgrade all your, and you get max armor. Ambulance missions, you get max health, you know, bar goes all the way up, and it takes a lot longer for you to get killed. Trucker missions, you can just get paid for those, you know, $1,000 per delivery and shit like that. And they can possibly call that like trucking mode, you know. You can just deliver a tanker, or you can deliver a packer, or some shit like that, you know. It'd be cool. Chauffeur missions, a lot like taxi missions, which are the only damn fucking side missions you can do in GTA 5 is taxi missions. With chauffeur missions, you can pick up all kind of celebrities from different clubs and shit, or different interviews. You can drop them bitches off, and yeah, you get paid like $2,000 for each, you know, for each ride, you know, because celebrities are fucking rich and they got a lot of money. You can get paid like $2,000 to $5,000 for that shit. Taxi missions ain't shit. All you get is $500 for it. That's the most I got. I usually get like $200. Last but not least, pimp missions. Those are my favorite missions to do on San Andreas, especially around Las Venturas, bruh. Them pimp missions is the shit. I wish they'd bring those back, yo. I think they was talking about having, you know, Las Venturas in GTA 5. If they do that, then they should bring back the pimp missions and add some chauffeur missions and trucker missions and shit like that. Bring back the ambulance missions, bring back the fire truck missions, and bring back the vigilante missions. The vigilante missions, you can do those in any kind of emergency vehicle, you know, a cop car, rhino tank, police chopper. That'd be cool if you did vigilante missions in a police chopper. That'd be cool as shit. Hope they work on that. You use a police truck, you can act as noose, you know, FIB, IAA, shit like that. That'd be some cool ass shit, man. And that'll really make GTA 5 worth playing. Motherfuckers will play that more than any other game that they got currently. Number 7, more gangs. There are only 3 gangs in GTA 5. You got, actually no, it's 4 gangs. Grove Street don't count because they don't do shit. All they do is just stand around and smoke all day. Only people that do something are the Ballers, Bargos, and the Lost Motorcycle Gang. They see you and they don't like you, you don't look familiar, they just pull out the guns and start shooting at your ass. So sometimes they start fighting first, but as soon as you pull a gun out, they pull their gun out and you have a good ass shootout. Grove Street, they don't do shit. But we need more gangs. San Andreas, you got all kinds of gangs. You got Grove Street, who actually, when they actually did shit, you know, because Grove Street got put off their own goddamn street. Ballers run Grove Street now. But back in San Andreas days, you got Grove Street, you got Ballers, you got Vagos, you got the Triads. I wish they bring them back. They got those people that look like the Latin Kings. They got Who else? They got some gangs that's harmless. But then they act hard when you don't pull a gun out. But as soon as you pull a gun out, they run like some little bitches. But they need to add some more gangs on there, man. You know, let them have their own blocks and shit like that. Number 8 is what we all want: uncensored sex. When I have sex with a prostitute, I should actually be able to watch myself have sex with a prostitute. That shit should not be blocked. Cause GTA ain't for kids. It's not for kids. It's been rated TVMA for years. TVMA. It's been rated M for mature for years. AKA, not say AKA. Keyword mature. 17 plus. It's not for little kids. Not for anybody younger than 17. So we should be able to have sex in a game and enjoy it, you know? At least they let the characters last a little longer, though. And then when they bust a nut, the controller vibrates. But we should be able to watch them have sex, you know? Not just in the car. We should take them home and we can go inside the house and actually hit her from the back, you know? Doggy style, missionary, cowgirl, verse cowgirl, 69, all that. We should be able to do that shit. And not have to worry about that shit, man. You know? That should be like, I mean, GTA could be like The Sims, you know, in terms of sex and going out. Number 9, more brutality. What I mean by that is, like, remember on San Andreas, you can use a katana, you can use a sniper rifle, shotgun to the face, or even a chainsaw. They need to bring those back. Chainsaws. Love the chainsaw. And you can just cut motherfuckers' heads off, man. I ain't talking about, like, beheading, like, ISIS and shit like that, but you should be able to shoot motherfuckers' heads off, shoot motherfuckers' faces off and shit like that. Like, if I'm gonna walk up to somebody point blank range with a shotgun and I shoot him right in the face, it should not just be a big ass pool of blood on his face, a big ass blood stain on his face. Should shoot like half his face off, like some of the people that be on these they be doing these interviews and half their faces, you know, shot off and shit like that. It should look like that on GTA 5, you know, if they wanted to make it realistic. You know, more brutality, make the shit look more trifling, you know. Just not too trifling, not like that ISIS bullshit. You know, I ain't talking about like beheading and shit like that, like they do in Assassin's Creed, but just make the shit like, you know, just put some shit in GTA that'll make us cringe, you know, make us, ooh, god damn. You know, shit like that. And then last but not least, dumber cops. I love the dumbass cops. A lot of people like the smart cops because it's more of a challenge. To me, I didn't mind the dumbass cops. The dumbass cops are fun to get away from, but I don't like, you know, going on chases with the dumbass cops. I just like having shootouts with them because it's fun as hell. You know what I'm saying? And they be all over the place. And they can get out of their line of sight. You know, it's a little satellite. And you just get away. Just like that. But on GTA 5, these cops, man, they spawn in all 4 corners. They spawn north, west, why not point this way? North, west, east, south. They just spawn all over the place. You gotta hit them with them turns to get away from them easily, or go into the on the train tracks and go them down tunnels. But that's the only way you can really get away from them, for real, for real. You just sit in the alley, and you know, sometimes when you sit in the alley, they won't come in the alley, but most of the time they do. And when they don't, if they be a couple blocks away, they can still see you somehow, which is kind of ass. Like, they got that magic sight, like they got x-ray vision or some shit. They can see through buildings just to see where the fuck you sitting at. And then they got that magic speed, like the cop cars are faster than every car in the game, you know, unmodded. Like, come on, man. So yeah, these are all the things that I wish that they can put in GTA 5. You know, more places to go into. Should be able to break into people's houses and have fun with it. You know, rob people. Should have a stun gun online. It's the only online thing that they're missing. Also, some stronger armor. I just forgot to say that. Stun gun online and stronger armor. Because that armor is ass. Shit is gone in 2 seconds. As soon as you get shot. 2 bullets hit you, that shit is gone. Why the fuck did Rockstar do that, man? Come on, now. I ain't got time to be ranting on that. I ranted on that shit long enough. Yeah. Before, more female cops. Which is probably kind of stupid. Y'all might get on me for that one, but still, more female cops. 5, the girlfriend and friendability systems. Most importantly, the girlfriend system. You know? Speaking of the friendabilities, I almost forgot. Franklin and Lamar, you can call Lamar to get, guns from him. You know, because he be robbing motherfuckers. He do got that big ass van, right? He got that big ass white van, and he can put, guns in the back of that shit. Honorable mention. There's one. Almost forgot. There's one. Drug deals. We should be able to do drug deals in GTA 5. We should be able to. I know they ain't got enough space to put all the shit in there, but this is what I want to see. Like future GTAs, not just in GTA 5, but in all GTAs, future GTAs. We should be able to do drug deals. Sell weed and shit like that. Should be able to do that. And weed is expensive in GTA, especially in GTA 4, bro. That one infomercial that they had on the radio in GTA 4, he said, I got Purple Nightmare and shit like that. I don't remember all the names, but he said, only $600 a quarter. I'm like, what the fuck? That's too damn expensive. Who the fuck gonna pay $600 for some damn weed? The motherfuckers be buying pounds of weed. My cousins be doing that shit. Every paycheck that they get, they use that shit on weed. One of my cousins who follows everybody, he ain't even himself. He got himself a gun, he buying all kinds of weed and different drugs and shit. His dumb ass gonna die early. And I ain't even gonna stop him. That's his dumb ass mistake. He need to change. Man. If I'm gonna pay for some weed, I'm only getting a nick bag or a dime bag. I'm not getting no ounce. I'm not getting no pound. I'm not getting an eighth. I'm not getting none of that shit. Only nick bags and dime bags. Nick bags. Only nickel bags and dime bags. Actually, I ain't buying the weed at all because my girlfriend is Jamaican. Her mama's Jamaican. Her mama grows her own goddamn weed. And not only do they smoke weed, but they also eat weed cookies and weed brownies and shit like that. That's why I'm glad I'm with my girl now. I can do a lot of fun stuff with her family. Jamaicans, they be with that shit. Yeah. Yeah, we should be able to do drug deals in GTA. Yeah. They should bring back the vigilante missions. I love doing those cop missions and locking motherfuckers. Well, not locking them up, but killing them. I like doing those fire truck missions, kinda. Ambulance missions, I love doing those. I spelled ambulance wrong. I just realized that. I just realized I spelled ambulance wrong. How the hell did I spell that wrong, man? Y'all ain't let me know? I'm just playing. But yeah, trucker missions would be nice. You get paid like $2,000 or $1,000 every time you deliver a tanker. Something like that. I mean, you can already do that online, in missions. For Lamar and just boost some tankers and shit like that. But that's not good enough. I want to do those trucker missions. Actually, you can do those on San Andreas. I just remembered that. After you do that one mission with what's her name, Catalina. After you do that one mission with Catalina, and you get that tanker from that convenience store, you can you kill those 2 dudes first that's chasing after you, and then you take that tanker down to that depot, and then you can access the trucker missions. They need to bring those back, yo. And then you should be able to do chauffeur missions. I think you can do that too. Can you? I don't know. You got vigilante missions, fire truck missions, ambulance missions, pimp missions. Come on now. And that pimp mobile is the shit. I like that. I like those pimp mobiles. But man, I just remembered you can do trucker missions on San Andreas, man. But them tankers is ass on there, so I don't bother playing those. But you get like $1,000 when you do that, like $500, I think, at least. We need more gangs, uncensored sex, more brutality, dumber cops, drug deals, and that's it. I'll probably put some more on my wish list, who knows. But for GTA 6, hopefully they add some, some more shit, and they can do some more tweaks to GTA 5. But GTA 6, when that comes out within a couple of years, they gotta do better. Anyway, if you agree with this list and you want to add some more shit, let me know in the comment section below. Drop a like on this bitch on your way out of here. And don't just subscribe, so goddamn right. With that being said, this boy Jay signing off. Peace.